What's up, y'all? Welcome to my YouTube channel, Essence of Lex, and thank you for joining me on my Bloom journey. And today we have a review of Zatima's trailers. If you didn't know, Zatima trailer is out, and I have seen it more times than I care to honestly admit. But I am super excited for Zatima. When the trailer first came out, they said that it was going to air September 29th. Well, I guess us fans couldn't wait until September 29th. So the latest I saw is that they pushed it up a week to September 22nd. That's when we can start screaming. And I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to, I think it's like 10 episodes. And I know that we're not going to be able to scream all 10 episodes. They're probably going to release, from my experience with BET Plus, they usually release like maybe 1 or 2 episodes every week. So part of me kind of want to scream it all. I don't know, because there's certain things where you can, I don't know, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Part of me want to scream all 10 episodes so I can just, get my anxiousness of over with, but also I still want to save some. So I don't exactly know how they're going to do that, but starting September 22nd, we can and we will be screaming Zatimas. So I just came here to give my review of the trailer. I think the trailer was like maybe a little under 2 minutes. In my opinion, I think the trailer was entirely too long, but not long enough, if that makes sense. But in the trailer, let me just say this first: DeVal looks good. They got him with a like a beard, and it's like he's on his grown man thing in the trailer. He's always looked good anyway to me, but I think he looks 10 times better with the beard, and it gave that look of him growing up, on his man thing. He got money now, so he got the earrings in his ear, blinging out with the necklace and stuff I saw in the trailer. So I saw that. And then Fatima, always gorgeous. I have a huge crush on Fatima. Always beautiful. She looked good, and she has lost some weight, and you can definitely see that in the trailer. Now, I think she looked good either way, but she do not need to lose no more weight. That's just my honest opinion, but I do not think she needs to lose any more weight. I think she looks good. She looks amazing. So, excited to see them both outside of the sisters, because, with Zach on the sisters, that's all he interacted with was the sister. Up until, season 4, where he kind of started interacting with Rolio and with Jake and with, but for the most part, he's always interacted with the sisters. And I'm also excited to see Zatima, how she interact with her group of friends, and also with the group of friends that, that Zach is going to bring around. So it's like, I'm excited to see, what Tyler Perry do with them, because I think that, from the trailer, it's off the chain. Like, I don't know how else I can put it. Like, it is off the chain. In the trailer, you can see that Fatima is going to be a little bit more vulnerable in this series. Not to say that she wasn't in Sisters, but I think she's going to be just a little bit more vulnerable. You see her crying and whatnot in certain scenes. So Zatima is going to bring all the feels, the laughs, the cries, like good times, bad times. They're gonna bring it all from just the trailer alone. So, but in Sisters, she was vulnerable with Andy at times, and of course with Zach at times, but not that much. So you can tell that she's gonna get the vulnerable side and of Fatima and Zatima. But she's still gonna be old Fatima. She's still, checking people, beating up people. Like, she's still Fatima and holding her ground and holding her own and her mans. So excited to see what that bring. Also in the clip, in the trailer, it seems as if it seems as if the the son that came around, the 3-year-old son, is going to be Zach. But that could be just how Tyler Perry want us to think, but I'm not entirely sure. And I think that as a person who is rooting for Zach and for Fatima and wanting them to work out, I really don't want Karen baby or the 3-year-old son baby to be Zach's. But it's also kind of weird to think that Zach, I don't want to say that he'll get off with a pass, because it's not necessarily like getting off with a pass, but it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. And the way that, a lot of Tyler Perry's, a lot of his, shows and series and movies and stuff goes, one of those babies is going to be his. That's what I'm thinking. I'm rooting that, and I'm hoping that neither one of them is his. But from the looks of the show, it seems as if the 3-year-old boy is his. From the trailer. This is just me guessing from seeing the trailer. And if I would have had to choose, if it was going to be one or other, I would have just preferred it be the 3-year-old son and not Karen's baby. If I had to choose, but I'm not the writer, so we shall see. Definitely, interested to see how Tyler Perry is going to, play that. Also, it seemed as if one of Fatima's friend knows Zach. And, you can't really tell too much how they know each other, but they probably have slept together. That's, the storyline that I got from watching the trailer, so that should be interesting. You also see in the trailer that Fatima I think she runs into her ex, the ex that she talked about on Sisters. And you see that in the trailer, and I think it's kind of closure is what that's going to be. And I think she's going to need that, in order to continue to thrive with Zach. So I think, her running into her ex is going to be kind of a closure thing that Tyler Perry is introducing. Also, what else? I wonder, if you watch Sisters, that there was a part to where Fatima is talking to a girlfriend of hers. And I wonder if that's going to be one of the girls that's her friends on the Zatima show. Because her voice sounded familiar. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Okay, let me ask y'all this. Do you think that they are moving too fast? Because, of course, if you saw the trailer, they are moving in together. And we have no real context into how long, Zach and Fatima have known each other, and how long they have, kind of, worked on building their relationship and whatnot. We have no real context to that, because if you watch Sisters, you know that sometimes 2-3 episodes they're in the same clothes. They kind of happen in the same day type thing. We have no real, timeline, but benefit of the doubt, at this point, they're moving in together. 3-4 months, maybe, give or take. I'm not sure. We just don't, like I said, we have no real timeline. So 3 or 4 months. Do you think that's too soon, or are they moving too fast to be moving in together? Y'all leave it down below in the comments and let me know what you think. Yeah, so what I think about that is this. Towards the end of season 4, you have it to where Zach has went to jail for Fatima. Fatima has went to jail for Zach. And towards the end of it, towards the end of season 4, it's basically like Fatima basically said that, she was a little skeptical about moving in at first herself. and basically she said something like that she would go to jail for him all over again if she had to, but she think moving in is, you know, a little too soon or whatever. And Zach made a joke or something about that being some ghetto logic or something like that, which I agree with him, could be, because if you are willing to risk your freedom for him, then I don't think, you know, you moving in with him is anything wow or anything crazy. What I can say about that is this. You know, time is a perspective thing, you know. To some, it might be too soon. To some, not really. I just, if when you meet a person and you vibe with a person, and if you're just going with the flow, and if in your heart and everything that you're feeling is saying, let's move in together, hey, go for it. I don't see anything wrong with that. I think we, as people, sometimes we, you know, try to logically hold back in a sense on certain things. And if you have a really strong connection with the person, and it's something that you have immediately when you're meeting them, or even if it's months after meeting them, or whatever the case may be, if you're vibing and if you feel that this is the right thing to do for you, you just got to roll with it. And after everything that Zach and Fatima has been through, that they have shown us on the sister side, I really don't think them moving in together is a scratch. So yeah, that's my quick little review of the Zatima trailer, and my quick little, you know, guesses of what I think is going to happen in the show and whatnot. I will be reviewing the episode. First, I'm going to watch it for entertainment, because I truly do love sisters, and I love the direction that Zatima is going without even saying it. So first, I'm going to watch it for enjoyment, for my personal enjoyment, and then I'm going to watch it again so that I can come back and, you know, give you guys a review of the show. But so y'all be on the lookout for that. Airs September 22nd. So I'm gonna try to, no promises, but I'm gonna try to, you know, record and edit and upload, you know, give you guys a quick turnaround. But I guess it also will depend on, you know, if the whole season is up there, or if, you know, they're gonna drop 1 or 2 episodes a week, and I guess that will have to play a part into that too. Also, Sisters is supposed to come back in October, so I'm not exactly sure how they're going to do that. Yeah, so Sisters is supposed to come back in October. I'm not sure. They haven't released a date in October yet, so I'm excited to see how this is kind of going to play out. I'm guessing that, you know, there might be some intertwining a little, but I think that people can watch Zatima without having seen any, you know, sisters episodes. At least that's my opinion and what I think so far now, because on Zatima they probably, you know, work out the 3-year-old son, and then on sisters they'll probably figure out Karen baby and whatnot, if it'll be his or not. But we shall see. But I will, like I said, I will review both of them. And hopefully, you know, some people on here that's interested in the show just as much as I am, and we can have some conversation down in the comments below. But I'll see y'all back here September 22nd. We have exactly 1 week later. Like, if I'm willing to risk my freedom for you to be free, or anything concerning you, I can move in with you. I can live with you. So I do agree with him on that. And I also think that sometimes we put too much emphasis on time, and too much thought into time, and too much thought into ultimately thinking that things should go this way in this amount of time. Like, I don't think we should live like that. Like, if you meet a person, and if you're vibing with a person, you know, and, you know, y'all get to a certain point, regardless of what whenever that time is, if it feels right to you, go with it. If you met somebody and you feel like you have a strong connection with them and y'all move in a month later, 2 later, if that's what you feeling in your heart and that's where you think that, you know, is the best for you, go for it. Don't let nobody put a time on it, a limitation on when you can move in with somebody. And not just, you know, moving in with anybody, just on anything, in any aspect.